Hey, you want to bring us in, Jude?
Yeah, I can do it.
Bet.
So, what is up, everyone? It is your resident otaku, Jude, with another episode of the Homie Talk, where we talk
Mm.
about real discussions right now. So, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm. Go ahead and share it with the homies.
He really did
And
it. It's so weird hearing the just the normal phrase. What you is like? It's funny. It's just weird. It's like
Oh,
some weird alternate universe.
hey, what can I say? Like, you actually caught me here when I'm not playing card games, but at the same time,
hmm
y'all finally kept it on schedule for like the first time in forever.
Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks or something. 3 or 4 weeks. Goodness gracious, man. We be running on black people time for real, bro.
Yeah, but
I
We
feel
really do.
with all the main stuff out of the way, like I do want to open up with, ye old would you rather.
Yeah.
here we
And
are.
G, I gave you some time to think about this one
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I know we had the impromptu episode and then we talk offline a bit.
Yep.
But so Carl, this is gonna be your first time hearing it. Would you rather be in your own series, so you are the protagonist, but every episode somebody you care about is taken out until you finally beat the big bad,
Mm.
or you can have an endless number of peons, people you don't care about, folks you can exploit. But at the end, like the very end, it's your best friend who does you in.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, because this goes back to the consciousness thing. I have a very big conscience, and my guilty conscience is a terrible thing to live with.
Mm.
When I feel bad, I feel bad. It's almost to the point of like depression. So, but I don't like the first one either. Oh, like
Ooh.
Because
either.
I mean, like, I'll put it this way: like, we'll say like maybe first 12 episodes give you a 24 episode season kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
First 12 episodes, like you chilling, you're just introducing the friend group. Episode 13, first person's gone.
Damn. Shit.
Lord.
They just
Like,
start dropping off.
like, better yet, I won't even say that. Episode 13, we'll say episode 13, you lose 4 people right off the bat.
Jesus. Mm.
And the last, actually, the
And then
last.
on the other side, we'll say same 24 episodes. Like, we'll say the first 6 are all set up. You get like your crew that you're going to use. But then episode 7, your best friend's making moves to try to figure out what's going on, and they're working to put an end to you.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I saw an anime like this called X 1999. It's old, and
mm-hmm.
that actually happened, and that was dark. But to answer, I had to go with the first one. I don't like the second.
Oh, you don't want to
Oh,
get killed
snap.
by the homie?
Yeah, and it's only going to be one of. It's going to be one of probably 2 or 3 people.
Hmm.
AOG. I'm gonna just say it like this: episode 13. I've been seeing you, man.
Oh shit! Hey, you know what? So I would actually pick I pick the second option. I would, if I'm gonna get killed by anybody, I'd rather be killed by a friend. You know what I'm saying? I'd be on some devil man crybaby type stuff. You know.
Oh my gosh,
at
man!
the
There was a rather funny scene in that, actually.
there's a lot of funny scenes
There
in
are many funny scenes.
it.
No, I'm talking about when they were on the racetrack. That stuff was hilarious.
Oh my god, doing that.
That was
Just
I love that scene. It's
nobody
so
runs like
ain't nobody's anatomy allow for that.
Wait, hold on.
that.
Thank you for bringing that up. So, speaking of that, just slightly, that girl, for as fast as she was running, I was like, you know, that's not happening in real life, because you know, after she gets done running, her back is going to be in pain.
She wouldn't even make it through the run.
Yeah,
Like, she would just collapse.
I saw her memories, and I'm sitting up here like, you are not running that fast with those things. No, the Japanese got it wrong.
Shoot, that woman was a demon.
I mean, hell, I don't even think a demon could.
Oh,
I don't know. I've seen some Shin Megami Tyson. I've seen some demons.
Oh.
But I guess to be fair, I should answer two. It's
Yep.
gonna be sad. It's gonna be heartbreaking, but I'd rather lose people
On the
as a
way,
way to motivate me to get it done faster.
I figured you say that.
Because like episode 13, if I lose four of the closest people to me, like that's it. Like I'm gonna roll up on. Oh, you approach me? I can't beat your ass if I'm not even closer.
He's on Dio time.
Main character boost. Oh.
And when he's just like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, why are you coming over here to beat me? Shouldn't have pissed me off, man.
1,000 punches incoming.
Because really, like, on the other spectrum, like the other end of it, sure, like, go ahead, do what I can to achieve any of my goals.
Right.
But then, like, K or G pops around the corner, like, yo, man, we got to put an end to it. Like, can't you just throw me in jail? Like, I don't want to do this.
Going to jail.
Like, I don't want to have to do that fight. Like,
yeah.
if it's for play, maybe. Like, you know, I'll scrap just to have fun. But like, if it's like end game, one of us has to go down. Like, no, I can't bring myself to do that.
I feel you. No, that's a fair point. I don't know. For me, I think it would just be more of. I think for me, it would suck more. Just know my personality, seeing people just gradually drop off. I don't know if my mental could handle that. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's what. Got to use it to motivate you to, you know, break some kneecaps.
No, man. I think I would go the other way. I would probably spiral into depression. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, I know my personality. It would not be great. You know.
That's right.
That's how I feel about the second option, because I'm just like, okay, great, you got peons, but at the same time, first of all, I am not a tyrannical person, and
just think of them as Team Rocket grunts. You know? they're just Team Rocket. You know what I'm saying? They're just grunts. You know.
I'm sorry, I'm not Giovanni.
Okay, but then you got to think about it this other way, though. And again, mainly because Kay got me on this Code Geass kick, because we're finally watching that again. Like, what if everything was set up to do for someone else you care about, but then, you know, your best friend happens to have different ideals than you?
Yeah. And then you both just go different directions, like just because of your beliefs, you know. Yeah, you wouldn't have a choice at that point.
Like, sad, but at that point, it's him or you.
Yep.
Gotta love anime. It makes you think.
Yes, it does. Some hard
or,
stuff,
you know,
man.
go the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal route, fucking hype yourself up, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, 7 people die in one go.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
And each and every one of them just sitting there like, you got to do it. You got to beat the big bad. Wait, no! Literally all of you, like, going out left and right. Why are you putting it on me? There's literally better people. No, you have to do it.
You're the chosen one. Oh my god, you have the high ground.
Oh Lord.
So James, I said your government name. I do have a would you rather that I kind of grabbed some at the last minute.
Oh snap!
But this one's a little bit lighter, right? So All right, here y'all go. This for you. This is for both of y'all. Would you rather be trapped in the Matrix or the Lord of the Rings universe?
Ooh, that's coffee.
So
Two
this
great
reminds
options.
me of another one you brought up, but
Uh-huh.
Lord of the Rings,
Okay.
I gotta
Well,
go. I gotta go.
because I don't want to become a corporate slave.
Right. I'm with him. Like Ladar all the way. I mean, I know on the one hand I had to deal with Sauron, but at
No,
the
you don't.
end,
No, you don't. Get put in the Hobbit. Deal with the dragon.
like that's any better.
Yes, it is. Would you rather deal with one dragon or an army of orcs?
I don't know. They're both equally bad.
Hey, my D&D party took out a dragon. It's my turn.
Oh my.
Your D&D party was probably busted.
We do not talk about human male unless we get 40 likes on this video.
We don't talk about human male.
They have
Unless
human
we get
male,
40 likes on this video, I'll introduce the story of human male.
human male, and the shade. You can't forget the shade.
No, human male's the one who did it.
Oh my gosh.
They're not ready for the power of the grind.
But
Yeah, nobody's ready for the power of the grind.
Ladar all the way. I was like, I'm not trying to deal with the Matrix at all. Nope. I already feel like we're in the Matrix as is, so
Yeah. So I think I'm with y'all. I would pick Lord of the Rings just because it's more, I don't know. You're not trapped in that corporate structure. You know, the chances of you being the one are like one in however many.
But even then, like, we'll say that you're not the one, right?
Yep.
What are the chances you get picked up for the resistance?
Exactly.
right.
You have to be one of the few that recognize that.
Are you a are you just a corporate slave, like doing what the machines want you to do?
Yep.
And if you're not, what are the chances you get picked?
That's true. And if you get picked, you still have to escape.
Yeah.
And that's hard as shit because you might die trying to escape.
Exactly.
But
and I don't know about y'all, but if a man came out of nowhere and offered me pills, I mean, relatively speaking, I would say I'm drug-free boy. Outside of caffeine and the occasional liquid courage.
Yeah, yep.
But you out here offering me pills, boy, you need to go somewhere.
Exactly.
Would you like
what I miss?
Oh, you missed the would you rather be in the Matrix or Lord of the Rings?
Matrix.
Really?
This man's ready to take pills.
Crazy hell.
Really?
Hey man, open my mind. Let me see the real life, real experiences of life, the real world.
Lord of the Rings would be real.
Real dangerous, but I'll take it.
I don't. What, you fucking come across Gandalf the Grey? You shall not pass, looking ass.
Yeah, that overtaken this man out of nowhere. Would you like to take the red pill or the blue pill? All right, which one's gonna fuck me up more?
I mean, hey, if I can become the one black guy,
sure, but there's no guarantee you're the one.
I was about to say it's called probability, and homie, I ain't dealing with no probability. Nope.
And so what's the probability you not getting your ass fucking taking an arrow to the knee?
The factor of, do I live in the Shire where I can get 11 meals a day?
But you
just
fuck
be
around.
You fuck around.
I ain't gotta fuck around. I got 11 meals a day.
Not wrong.
11 meals a day. No, fuck that. You over here.
11 meals a day and fucking Bilbo's door's the one getting its knocked on. I ain't got no problems.
Look, man.
That's his business.
Look, man. You over there got no fucking cure for any of the shit you get sick with.
You
know your cure.
What you mean? I live in the Shire.
What the fuck is that?
And if I get sick, I just use magic.
Hold on.
Magic can't cure everything.
Wait a minute.
Yes, it can.
Wait.
Yes,
so,
the fuck it
where
can.
in the hell were there any diseases in Lord of the Rings? Help me out with that.
Mental. Goddamn it. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Oh my god.
You need to go watch Lord of the Rings.
I ain't watching shit.
Nah. Your ass ain't gonna watch shit. Go out there and read a book.
I know, right?
The books are really good too.
Yeah,
nah, dog.
Books are amazing.
Them long ass fucking goddamn tree trunks. No, I'm good.
You know what? You know what? Hold on. He's right.
Oh
Can't even read
God.
Fortress Warriors text.
I can read.
Just keeps attacking it.
God damn it. It's all good.
Jesus
good.
Christ. Oh man.
Can't have nice things.
It was the easiest card to read. Hit me twice. Hit it once. Next turn I can kill it. No. Hit me twice. Can't you read?
Yeah, motherfucker, I read that shit. What the fuck? Anyway,
with one monster.
Hold on.
Anyway,
Hold on. I remember Fortress Warrior.
Yep.
If you have a hard time reading that card and understanding it, then there's a card that's even worse.
See, this is what I deal with.
No. This is no. First off, he's giving you the wrong pretext.
No, I'm not.
On one hand, okay, I didn't know because I let me say this. It was face down. God damn it.
Okay, and he went face up.
Over.
And he had one monster. I only had one fucking monster at the time.
Hold on. Face up. The very next turn, with one monster on the field, he swung again. It was face up, and he did it again.
Because I thought I had an effect activated where I can attack twice, but it didn't work. So it didn't work.
You thought wrong.
Yeah.
That's why you need to read your cards.
Fuck you. Anyway, you
don't
continue
ever read Endymion, the Mighty Master of Magic. Yes, that's an actual name. It's silly, but that card is literally a paragraph long.
Oh no, there's worse. There's worse.
Shoot, run me in the right direction.
Hold on, because we got to give him the other one though.
Oh my fucking god.
Sus, we talked about it last night.
Oh yeah.
So, would you rather be put in a situation where your friends start dropping left and right while you fight the big bad evil guy, or give you a bunch of peons and you got to get killed by G11?
What's it gonna be, Sus?
I think fuck it. If I can fucking somehow bring him back, y'all dropping like flies until I end until I make it to the end of the story.
No hesitation.
I will avenge you, but y'all, if I can bring y'all back, y'all, I'm dropping y'all. You know, y'all cannon father.
We know we're
y'all give me the fucking.
Damn.
Y'all will give me the fucking power to push myself beyond my limits.
Man, fuck episode 13. I'll see y'all in episode 2.
What you mean? You in episode 1.
Oh, boys are savage out here. God damn.
Woo.
If I get like Shenron or the reanimation jutsu or some magical bullshit.
No, don't Shenron. Don't give me the reanimation jutsu. Hell no, fuck that.
Yeah, I want to come back as that. Fuck that.
Yo,
got all them cracks and shit in your face.
You know what? I take it back. So that's our friendship's over. I'm saying that so I can live.
I mean, that's one way. That's one way to get around it.
Better yet, fuck it. I'm gonna start killing all your friends.
See, that is antagonist talk right there. I'm the protagonist. He's the antagonist.
Whatever keeps me alive.
Exactly.
That's a fair point.
Because you out here talking about me dying in episode 1. Fuck that.
Shit, man. He's on some Goblin Slayer type shit, man.
Oh.
Hey, man.
He want everybody just get murdered.
I gotta say it like it is, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I started with, if I could bring you back, y'all drop it. I'm kicking.
Okay, how about this? How about this? Under the condition, nobody can get brought back. Like, you got to live with how many people died by the time you finally won.
Oof.
Do I know who dies?
Yes.
And in what manner?
Yes.
And in what order?
You will be present every time one of your friends dies.
So if I know how they die, when they die, and where they die, All I gotta do is be strong enough to fucking stop it.
Yeah, but who's to say you're gonna be strong enough?
You ever seen what's that? Cautious Hero?
Oh
No.
no, not that.
What are you gonna do? Go into a hyperbolic time chamber and just do push-ups till you're ready?
Yup. I'm cautious as fuck. I make sure I have every precautionary action fucking accounted for.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
so this is a suspect specific stipulation then. Here's what I'm gonna do for you.
Okay.
Here's what I'm gonna do for you.
Here we go.
Episode 1, you get a premonition. Oh no. G gets decapitated.
Oh shit.
And there's a shadowy figure.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 days to figure it out. What are you doing?
3 days to figure out a premonition of G getting his head chopped off by a shadowy figure.
Don't let me get my head chopped off.
See, the dumb thing would be is to keep him close because as soon as I take my eye off him, he gone.
Yeah.
But that
GG?
shadowy figure could have been me, getting sick of his shit.
Oh shit. Damn.
Or
What you do?
or it could be
Jesus.
it could be the fact that he was the sacrifice to my power growing,
I was
don't
a
know.
sacrifice.
No,
Okay.
no, but if I had a premonition, and that's the only thing I get is that little bit of fucking foresight.
I'm gonna have to rethink this
And you will
friendship.
get that foresight for everyone who's about to die.
Okay.
3-day notice. This person's gonna die. Here's how they die. Every time.
So I can at least inform him, hey, bro, hey, G, I didn't want to come to have to let you know this, but you're going to die in 3 days. Somebody
Man,
going to run up on you.
I don't want to know that. I want details. Like, what the fuck?
See? So it's kind of hard. Fuck it. What I do would be is just, you might not want to hear it, but I'm going to tell you. Or keep a close eye on him. Then he gonna be like, "Why are you stalking me, huh? Why you won't leave me alone?" It's like,
He's like, "What's your problem?"
Fuck, man, that's a good one.
Yeah, stuck between the rock and the hard spot, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you, and that's about like you choose to do what you want from there. It's your life. I warned you. Ain't no guilty conscience on me. I warned you, dumbass.
but you still got to beat the big bad.
Oh, okay. You didn't say that. All right.
What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the stipulation. People will die until you beat the big bad.
Okay. Okay. Fuck. That's hard.
Do? Yeah, it is. What you gonna do, Sus? The clock
This
is
man's
ticking.
gonna let us die. Shit.
And I can't bring y'all back.
Hey,
and you cannot bring us back.
Fuck.
This is Suspect's brain right now.
Bruh, serious shit. Seriously, shit. I can't think of nothing.
Damn.
The Windows restart.
Fuck, man. I guess I warned you. You can choose to stay by my side and let me help protect you. Or you can run off and do your own thing. Either way, I'm getting stronger by the end of this shit. You on your own.
All right, fair enough.
So I'm gonna just say this. Sus just confirmed he's still gonna let us all die until he wins.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But okay. So and the other one was the fact that my best friend betrays me at the end of this.
No, he doesn't betray you. He just kills you.
Fuck no. No.
Hey,
you doing, little boy?
Oh, he's talking about his son.
Yeah, I stick with what I said. I'm sorry, y'all. I take care of your families. I do what I can.
Hell no.
I do what I can. I'll go pay a visit to each and one of y'all graves once to 2 times a year.
That don't mean shit to me. I'm dead. I want to live.
I pay a remembrance to you from here on out. You know.
Yo, I'm gonna be a ghost and just haunt your ass.
I was about to-
Done.
Oh, so what was y'all's fucking goddamn choice there, huh?
I chose to be the villain and then get killed by my friend at the end. That's what I chose.
I chose to let you all become my power,
Mm-hmm.
but the moment before you drop, like I'm on it. I'm ready.
Yep.
Because the first time could be a coincidence.
Could
Like maybe you stepped to him. I don't know. I just walked up. You died, and he was there.
But then you gotta hit me with all these stipulations and shit.
Yeah, because you out here trying to just kill us for no reason.
No, I said I'd save you, punk ass motherfuckers.
No, you didn't. You said I'll wait for the Dragon Ball, something like that. No, this is permadeath is on.
Okay, but then when I hit you with the fucking take every precautionary action, you want to hit me with something else.
Yeah, because we're still dying. You're here doing
But-
push-ups. People are dying.
No, you're not. You're not. If I got the time to take precautionary action, before, I know. That's why I asked. Do I know?
There is a maniac. G is going out here, fucking going ham, killing people, and you just gonna let it happen?
No, that's why I said. That's why I asked 3 questions: when, where, and how. That way, I'm ready. Exactly.
Okay, but how do you know you're ready? You know how villains work. It's gonna be like, all right, I'm ready. Step up. Bah, bah, bah.
No, but see, if
You managed to hit me and make me bleed at 5%.
See, but if I do everything in my power to power up beforehand with that precautionary action, so I take
You
precautionary
managed
action.
to make me bleed at 5%.
Give me fucking Batman prep time. I'm ready.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god.
Oh my god! All right, I think we hit this enough. Sus, it's okay. You're good, man.
Yep.
You're good in my book.
Hey man, so what you sent me for the topic. So there's the main video you sent me. It's like 17 minutes, and then there's the actual video that's like 2 minutes or 2 or 3 minutes. Which one did you want to just react to the actual one, to the 17-minute one?
So we could react to it, but realistically, the way I had this set up and what I wanted to do is we could run the 2-minute one, make it easy, share our thoughts, because granted, this is an older video, and I will admit Carl sent it to me, and that's what kind of sparked the idea for this.
Okay.
And what we got, to give a little bit of context, is a huge disclaimer. We are not part of NAMBLA. We don't support any sort of thing where you do not have the age of consent.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But there was an older video. Again, Carl sent it to me, which reminded me of this. There is a 22-year-old woman.
There we go.
Who, based on her own condition, looks like a child.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Okay.
And I know people are going to be like, well, he's the resident otaku. He's got a video game picture as an icon. What he has to say is invalid. Okay, cool. I'm not the same guy who's talking about at least she's 400 years old.
Oh,
This is
God.
someone with a real condition that they have going on.
Mm-hmm.
And while immediately I have my own thoughts on what was being portrayed before me, but ultimately the gear started. You know what? Actually, let's go with the 17 one, play a bit of it, and then we'll pause so I can say the rest of this. But
All right, here I'm gonna.
we're going live.
I'm preparing to be angry.
Oh, well, here it is. All right, so this is the start of it here.
God almighty.
Has set me up on a second blind date, and this afternoon I'm going to meet him.
That is crazy.
Running out the door.
You see that dude's face?
Bro.
No.
I would have made the same face. So
She
this is a
fucking
vote
can't
date?
even. Her head can't even touch the handle, bro.
Oh man. Like I think that's a normal reaction for like any adult male to have. Like you're expecting a woman, and
Yeah.
then
No lie, I don't mean to cut you off, but like I just think that just gives these
Jesus,
predators a loophole.
a loophole.
Okay,
So,
you say it gives them a loophole, but how old do you got to be to get an ID?
16.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the age of consent in most places?
You say 18.
16.
So you show me an ID before we do anything.
I've said this thousands of times. Show me ID. I'm not R. Kelly. People think I'm playing about that. I'm not. I check your ID like this is a movie theater. I'm not. I'm not playing with, especially after seeing that.
Yeah.
I'm not playing with anybody. Try
let's
find out. Try me find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Like, because when I looked at it, I looked at what happened. So basically, she had a rare form.
Hey, hold up. Let's rock a little bit more before we talk about it.
All right, bet. Here we go.
Nothing has happened yet, and I'm geek.
What the fuck? Oh, I think that's his intro.
You can skip a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip further into it because that's the person's video, his opening.
Close.
I don't know.
There's plenty of
TLC knew what they were doing with that chair. Life or whatever.
They did get her the biggest fucking chair. But they're not lying.
situations that can happen when it comes to people that want to date me. The attraction to younger people, children exactly, is an issue. And there have been times that I've attracted that, and they haven't been like super old, creepy guys all the time, but sometimes they are.
What are we going to say in your bio?
That's so weird.
I'm short. Leave me alone.
Oh, because that'll get so
going
to get
all right, now pause it there.
That's crazy.
So what I was getting at, and the fact that we actually got a reaction going to this with our own reaction,
Yeah.
is they said it best. Like, TLC knew what they were doing when they grabbed that chair. So was this an exploit on someone's condition so that a network could get money?
Oh, that's why you think like shows like fucking like 600-Pound Life get so much traction, because they're making fun of people's fucking. They're taking what's the fucking word I'm looking for?
They're taking someone's story out of some context.
Yes.
I don't know. Them land whales, bro.
It's hard.
Fuck up.
Man.
I didn't even want to go there, but you fucking went
We
there.
aren't even. I thought we were past that hidden episode that we will never release.
Well, here we go. Now we have another one for the collection.
Oh my fucking god!
This one's live.
This is insane. Like, honestly, this is insane. Like, this.
Yeah.
Like, you don't do this because on the one hand, like, she's making her story known. I get that. But on the other hand, as was just mentioned, you are exciting predators. I'm not kidding about that. You are exciting predators. They see this stuff, and like Sus said, they are looking at a loophole. The wheels are turning. Seriously.
Oh, I agree with you. Because again, she is of legal age, but she looks like she fits that description of what those type of individuals would look for. Like young
That's
children.
what I was saying.
Physically, so I agree. I think it is exploitation. It can be a good thing in terms of making the disease known, but yeah, TLC made a lot of money, and we've seen them do this all the time. Like you guys said, the 600-Pound Life, or just like any really weird shit. What was the other one? They did Honey Boo Boo too, I think. Was that TLC?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was TLC. You remember Honey Boo Boo?
They did
same fucking thing.
That little fat girl, and her mom was yeah, that was her mom was basically exploiting her, putting her on the show. And like, this kid is obese, you know what I mean? She was just like one heart attack away. You know what I mean?
How long was that show up for? I forget.
Too damn long. Enough to where it shouldn't
Oh.
even made it past the first season, but it did.
I think it was on for a good while, but I think these like this type of stuff, like this is more exploitation versus like something where we seen like James. That was the other thing we were talking about. You know, Stranger Things. You got the what's his name, Gabriel something or the one who wears the hat all the time.
Yeah.
And he has like that. He actually has a condition where like I think his bones do weird shit. You know, so they built that into his character, and then he took the time to make it known about that disease kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think there's a better way to make it known versus just something like this with this chick. I mean, this is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, this is strange.
I did see what I actually looked up what was going on.
Mhm.
It was a form of brain cancer. It was a rare form of brain cancer that she had in her. I think it was a pituitary gland. So when they removed said tumor or malignance, she was stuck like that.
Oh shit!
Because
Yeah.
if I remember right, and for our, actual folks who know anatomy and all that stuff that are bigger brained, correct me in the comments, but the pituitary gland is responsible for growth, isn't it?
I think so. I could do a quick Google search. Pituitary gland.
Yeah, just Google it.
Yeah. The major endocrine gland, a pea-sized body attached to the base of the brain, is important controlling growth and development and the functioning of other endocrine glands. So yeah, once that gland is out, like it's like your brain loses its instruction to tell your body to grow or something like that. Yeah, that's crazy. So she's just stuck as an 8-year-old for the rest of her life.
I would never go on dates again. I mean, I know that sounds a bit extreme. No guy want at least.
That your cat?
I'll speak for my.
That's my baby Chewbacca.
No guy wants to feel like he's a pedo. Like
Right.
I'm not sorry about saying that. Well, then again, you got a lot of.
So here's where I'm throw a bit of a curveball.
All right.
And present a question to y'all. Right.
Here we go.
For sure.
So the exploitation aside, we'll say you never knew this show existed. You start chat. You're single. Let me save us some trouble real quick. You're single. You start chatting with someone. They seem to have a real great personality, and then she walks in.
Oof.
Out the door.
Yeah. I personally, like, yeah, the personality.
Like, we'll even say that she even explains her condition, lets you know what's going on.
Yeah, but it's not attractive. Like, just seeing that is just not attractive to me.
Yeah. It's like that's like my heart would be. I'd be like, am I on To Catch a Predator? I'd seriously be looking around, and I would ask that question out loud. Am I on To Catch a Predator? Because that's what that seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair.
It does seem like a setup. Like, wait, like what?
Granted,
you were 22.
Granted, it is not fair to her.
It's not.
There's, preconceived judgment. But like, realistically, like, we all have that reactionary thought. Even if she were to explain her situation, we'll say you got like real close, like you were willing to at least do that first meetup.
Right.
Like, as soon as she comes through the door, there's that apprehension.
Yeah.
Which isn't fair, but
that's just a reality. I'm gonna make like that SpongeBob meme and head out, bro. Like, I can't do it.
Because honestly, she is the definition, and I may have it wrong, but she is the definition of a lolly. Like,
yeah, literally, it's a real life lolly. That's the stuff that's in anime. Well, part of it, not all of it. But that's
don't do this 400-year-old nonsense over here.
Like, look at Tatsumaki or Terrible Tornado for those of you who So
watch it in the West.
28, and she looks like she's 12. I'm like, God, why?
Sketch. Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys want to play some more of the video and give a few more reactions to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna play a little more. See what happens here.
Cancer. I've also had cancer. Do people really put that on their dating profile?
Yes.
Problem with online is
that our dad? Guess so.
you don't know what their
Really
intentions are.
Well, it goes without saying what
Wait.
the problem is here and why that's so damn near impossible for her.
Now they're trying to make her an online dating profile, knowing what she has. That's
a solid point. I agree. With her condition and making an online profile is going to make stuff absolutely absurd for her.
Right.
lies.
It's a lose-lose. This is fascinating.
Are they allowed within 500 yards of an elementary school? Those are serious concerns of mine.
Yeah.
How'd your first profile prompt?
A pro and con of dating.
Okay, hold
I
up
can
real
think
quick.
of a
Hold up
really
real quick.
dirty.
Yeah.
So that was her own father, right? Like that was her father bringing up the concern of like who's talking to her.
Yeah, I mean that's
which is
valid.
everybody's concern, if you and you parents' concern, shall I say? But for him, it's set even higher now because of like how his daughter has not grown.
Yeah. Got a lot more. Jesus.
Yeah,
Man.
I always say it. Decisions have to be made. Like people, like, and this is I'm an overthinker, so you have to imagine that man right there. I of course don't know how he thinks, but you are going into like your mind is going into overclock because you don't want your daughter falling into some sort of hidden danger.
Right.
Again, you don't know who she's talking to. You have no idea.
And that's the thing too. Like she is 22, but like again, that the whole appearance of her, you know, it's yeah.
Well, even the appearance aside, like as a parent, especially for you two that have the kids, regardless of the age, do you want to hear that your kid got in trouble?
No, absolutely
being a
not.
fucking predator, hell, fuck no.
No, definitely don't want to hear that.
Think about it. Like, she stepped into, was that a pizza shop? Was that a coffee shop? I don't know. But anyway, she stepped into like if an officer was passing by, right?
Oh man.
And if an officer was passing by, he's getting concerned, like, wait, why is she? He stops.
Yeah.
steps into wherever establishment that she went into. He sees an older gentleman and her.
Yeah, looks very sus.
Let's say he doesn't even ask any questions. He's just like wheels turning in his head. I'm arresting this dude.
Oh man, so that's a really good point. Like from the dude's perspective. So say you were the dude that was willing to date that, like you can't really go anywhere without anyone looking at y'all weird.
Oh, is that his daughter?
Exactly.
Especially if they give fucking PDA. If they do PDA in public, he's going to be looked at fucking
prison,
horrible. Like
jail.
So real quick, like we all know as members of the panel, black don't crack.
Oh my god! He
right?
quickly flashed himself.
So
his face
I'm just saying.
Some more than others, but yeah.
Yeah, so in some more than others, black don't crack.
Hey, my
so
black
at
is
my first base when I was getting ready to leave. Obviously, G, you know, when we do most appointments, you got to be in uniform.
Yep, that's how it is for military.
So me going to the hotel with my wife back when we were young baby-faced individuals.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't think about that. Oh no.
Hold on.
Yep.
Because they saw me in the uniform, they already assumed I was older.
Yep, and thought that was your daughter.
Yeah, actually, that's where it went because I was just like, hey, we just need a room for two, da 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 da.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I don't know if it was impulse or what, but they were just like, oh, is your wife going to eventually come? Because you said a room for two.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, that is my wife. And they were just like, oh, she looks really young. I didn't realize it. And, they then tried to defend themselves, but
I didn't think about that because Desiree does look like really, really youthful.
you could have said Mrs. Otaku,
but hey, I've run into that problem too though with my wife, because my wife is 4'11", and she looks a lot younger than me, especially when we're earlier on in our marriage. She kind of looked like a kid almost, you know what I mean? And I just aged. I just aged. I just became a man one day.
I mean, that was kind of the same with me because, like, it wasn't until I left Germany that I started shaving.
Mm-hmm.
So a whole 3 years in my career, yeah, actually, 22. I started shaving for the first time.
Jesus.
Still waiting on that high school mustache though.
Carl, what you gonna say, bro?
Bruh, ain't no goddamn that motherfucker ain't coming in. You're done. Just give up.
I'm still going with I'm checking your ID because there's a lot of youthful looking ladies around here in Frederick too.
Yeah.
I ain't taking no chance. I don't look as young as I once did. Although people still think I'm like 25. Like, no, add 10 years. I'm not
Black don't crack.
No, I mean, like when we cut our beards, we instantly lose like a couple of years.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I didn't always look this gristled, this seasoned. But when I cut this thing up, shut the fuck up. Just mad because you can't grow an awesome beard like this with the full connection.
I don't even need to grow all that. I'm fine. I'm fine. I got my fucking little,
With your little toothpick
goatee,
mustache.
little goatee, and
looking
that's
like
fine.
a musketeer.
Call me what you want.
Look. The same way Sus is hyping up how he believes he looks good, I'm hyping up that my mustache will come one day.
Hey, you gotta have that confidence in yourself.
In
you know
all seriousness, though,
Yeah.
like I don't see how her parents were not like, as soon as her procedure got done, as far as her surgery and stuff like that, when they found out that she was going to be stuck like that, and all this other stuff, y'all had to make a contingency plan as far as her dating, right?
Right.
I mean, I would have done that. Maybe so. How'd I know? But y'all you had to make a contingency plan because it's like you have to think of all the freaking negative that is surrounding her condition.
Thanks, honey. That's my wife down there. That's like her picture. Y'all see how young she looks. It's crazy.
She loves you though.
She does.
I said you love her because
Oh, I do too.
Try not to let you get beaten after this stream.
No, she's good. She's good. But Carl, you're right. Like some kind of contingency plan. Like, I don't know. It's just really weird. It's a really odd situation. I think it is a lose-lose. Can't really make an online profile because then you risk dealing with all them predators. Can't really, just date normally because whatever dude, chooses to deal with that is going to be faced with constant criticism and weird looks and stuff like that. It's
right. Impossible like legal implications. Like,
he might get arrested everywhere.
I don't think any freaking cop is taking a chance because a lot of police officers are parents.
Yep.
So instantly you're going to go to, I need to defend this child.
Facts. I would be suspicious every single time. So
this is like, because it's like, where y'all going to date? Discovery Zone or something? For all you night.
Take her to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh hell no! Sorry. I got animatronics. I'm bad with them.
It's not Five Nights at Freddy's, man. It's fun. It's their life.
Still some Uncanny Valley.
I know.
Right? Uncanny Valley was crazy. You're right. Oh man.
Or Willy's Wonderland. Let me stop.
All these damn All right. Oh, I want to see what else they say though, real quick. If they, see how they proceed with this.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta say it now.
You're at the right height.
Yeah, we know. I know.
You're
for
right
that
there.
for sure.
That's crazy, man.
You want to
Yeah.
put that on your profile?
When it comes to physical intimacy, the boxes have all been checked.
Whoa.
What? Wait. Pause. Pause.
Hold the fuck up.
God.
Oh, hold the fuck up. What?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You fucking mean
Might have
they've
been that
all
high school.
been
Might have
checked?
been high school crush. I don't
What do you
know.
think
I'm not prying. I'm not
Oh,
prying.
geez.
It's none of my business.
Oh my God. Oh, that doesn't. It
I
just
don't
doesn't.
want. I do. And you know what? There have been, when I was researching her condition and stuff like that. That did come up about. She talked about her sex life. I don't want to know. I don't think anybody else wants to know unless you're an absolute freak. God, why?
That's gross. Oh my God. Oh man. Yuck.
Further into the rabbit hole and further away from.
Oh.
Every
I
day
didn't
we stray
even.
further from God.
I didn't even think about that, man. Like, Jesus
You know what? This
Christ.
is kind of my fault because I knew about it and I
Yeah.
didn't think it was going to get mentioned, and I forgot.
No, but realistically, again, when it comes to the subject that evolved from you sending one video I didn't think about for years, right?
Right.
TLC told this story, and they managed to gain money from this. They got
They
views.
did.
People looked at it for a time. I guarantee people were talking about. We're talking about it right now.
Right.
We are. This is a topic.
Mhm.
This is real shit. This
And
is crazy.
it's not just this, but how many others that we may not even be thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a few we mentioned, but the whole Honey Boo Boo thing, that kid should have had a better life. Realistically, should have lived something
Yeah.
healthier. And yet,
It's not
we
wrong.
were on that, the whole kids beauty pageant bandwagon.
Oh
in
yeah,
which
that
case,
was weird as hell too.
those are young kids who should be focusing on development.
Let
And
them be kids.
overly competitive mothers
Jude.
are specifically training them, teaching them how to act a certain way.
That's like that dance moms thing too. There's tons of shows and examples of, really, for lack of a better term, of like children just being exploited. And
You guys just reminded me of something.
what's that,
I
Carl?
can't remember the name of it right now, but it was a movie on Netflix.
The Cuties movie?
Yes, that. Thank you. Like that shouldn't have even been a thought in somebody's mind. How that was a good idea in anybody's mind.
So, Carl, to explain that, because there was a moment where I did a little digging just because I was like, why is this a thing?
Right.
Cuties was originally a French coming of age story.
Okay.
Netflix bought it and turned it into whatever the fuck that was.
Good old Netflix.
But, we kind of talked about this with the whole conversation on sub versus dub and some things getting missed in translation. But
Very true.
again, a coming of age story that got turned into what a lot of people started calling out for, effectively, it was bait.
Yeah. They got us. They got society with the bait. Damn, man.
This is. I said I was going to be mad, and I am because this is insane. How does society deem this as normal? That's another thing. I put the blame on two things: TLC, which society has a hand in it too, and society, because this is starting to become, as we move further and further into the future, this starts to become a norm, and it shouldn't be.
Oh, Carl, you have a point. And this is something that so this is in the realm of something I talked about with another good buddy of mine. And it's kind of what's happening is we're perverting our children earlier and earlier, and it does have implications. The second, third, and fourth order effects. You know what I mean? Like our children are. It's getting odd, man. Like we're dressing them suggestively. You know, it's really strange. You know, the LGBTQ plus IA folks are indoctrinating children earlier on, you know, what it is that they are, and it's just fucking everything up. You know, they're trying to pervert the future of the country, the future of the world, by planting the seeds of just this nasty shit, man. Honestly, you know, and then we see stuff like this where this girl is, you know, she's 22, but she looks like she's 8, and she's on here talking about her sex life. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is some weird. This is strange. You're right. We are going in a very odd direction. It's scary to think where we're going to end up. You know, my daughter's. Oh, go ahead, Carl.
Mad Max.
Oh no.
True. I don't even think we'll make it there. Well, we could make it there, but I guarantee it's going to be a whole lot worse.
I don't know.
We got
we got sentient AI, man. You know, we might hit the Matrix before we hit that.
Yeah, okay, so I'll put you know what? I'll put three scenarios, or no, maybe 4. I don't know. But I will say Mad Max, Terminator, The Matrix, and hell, I'll throw Jurassic World in there too.
Okay, first off,
we did find a woolly mammoth intact recently, I think. Like
I was going to say,
mammoth.
There's already a fact that I could identify as a Polywallyoptosaurus if I wanted to.
Hey, you know what? I want to identify as Benya the Polywog from Gullah Gullah Island.
Oh.
Poliwrath from Pokemon, head ass.
That's how ridiculous this shit has gotten. It's
Lord,
crazy.
Like,
we just rewind to like the 80s and shit like that.
Okay, that's we pushing it too far. Like I like my internet.
I don't know. The 90s,
early
was like
2000s.
Ooh, but if we have to keep, because of our technological advances, we had bullcrap like this. It's part of the problem.
But
that's why I want to go back.
But the bullcrap sales, like people like it. Like it's, you know, it shows in the ad revenue and the viewership with this kind of stuff. Like we just, as society, we don't like normal stuff. We like this shit.
But at the cost,
brave fucking animals.
At the cost of freaking just normal livelihood. Like that is where it's going, in my opinion. Like that is where this is going. At the cost of normalcy, quote unquote.
But here's the thing. Normal, in an odd way, is effectively what's looked at as a baseline by society. So,
okay.
I like the part about Jurassic Park when the dinosaurs made blood. Thank you.
Yeah,
Kay.
I like that part too, Kay.
But like, realistically, so here's an example I got, and of course, another anime reference, but diving into Soul Eater, where rather than talking about norms and what is abnormal, they labeled it as order and madness, right?
Right.
So, all 4 of us, simple question: what's the color of the sky, right?
Blue.
It's purple. Just kidding. It's blue.
Sus.
Don't ask me shit.
Humor me, man. Humor me. Just humor me, just a little bit. Just humor me.
Why am I humoring you?
Trust me, I'm gonna make a point, but just humor me.
Okay, go for it.
What color is the sky?
You sound so distressed, us.
Let's just go blue.
Okay, cool.
Wrong.
I'm the one who says red, right?
Yeah.
I'm weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happens if 10 years later everyone agrees with me? Now who's weird?
Yeah, then everyone else is weird and you're the normal one.
Yeah, but that's just like I have a buddy of mine. I don't know if it's due to color blindness or just being fucking ignorant. You just want to always be combative. What color is the don't walk signal sign?
Don't ask me.
But don't walk.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty sure
the hand,
due
the little
to sign-
hand. That
yeah, due to sign regulations, it's red.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's.
They say it's orange.
Yeah, they could be deficient like me.
I think we're just colorblind.
Yeah, it's red. Or it's orange. I might be colorblind. Fuck, I don't know. I think it's
No,
orange.
like it's actually due to regulations. It has to be red, and I only learned that because I worked in an alarm shop.
Yeah,
When you work in an alarm shop, you work on traffic signals.
Red
Who
means
would have
stop.
thought?
Green mean go. Red bad. Green good.
Green go.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Eventually, it does seem like the way things are going. Eventually, this will be normal, and then we'll be the odd ones thinking this shit's weird. It's really strange.
Because realistically, like, granted, I grew up, love is love, whatever. But way back in the day, if you saw a dude kiss another dude, how you feeling? Awkward?
Yeah. It'd be really uncomfortable. It still is kind of very uncomfortable to even see
But
that. Yeah.
as it started to adapt into normality, or me who just doesn't care, like, it doesn't affect me what you two do. Go ahead, be happy.
Right.
But now we're at a point where, like, should I have a little one, I got to be worried about, is my neighbor good?
How that's going to be perceived in their mind.
Yeah.
Correct. That's always my first thought. Like, my kids got to grow up in this crazy ass world. You know what I mean? And I have to try to help them navigate and explain, like, what the hell is actually happening that they're going to be seeing. You know, and it's so complicated and complex now. I mean, living is already tough, but then you add all these extra nuances on top of it. It's like, man, how do you?
And I got
oh, go ahead, Carl.
So I got a bunch of people at my job who think I'm crazy because I don't go out slinging pipe. I don't drink when I go out, unless I'm with my friends who I actually trust, because they make sure that
you get home.
What?
That they make sure you get home.
Right. Exactly. So what I've always told people, there's a reason I don't go with the flow like that.
Sure.
And this, in a weird way, this is one of the reasons, because again, like, y'all think that stuff is normal, but if I go willy-nilly and bring a child in this world unprepared, this is like, I'm not going to be prepared to teach that child properly. Am I going to be able to take care of that child? Because I'd be damned before I become a deadbeat. I'm not going to do that. No. My parents taught me way too well. I'm not going to do that. But like you said, like, adding on to what you said, G, it's like, it is very difficult to navigate through this madness. Again, there's that word.
Madness.
It's madness. Because you got stuff like Miss Shauna Ray, who is the 8-year-old looking 22-year-old, excuse me. You've got, like, you got everything else, and we have to raise our children accordingly. Like, so why in the world would I not, like, you know, act in a way that is beneficial to myself, like, such as, you know, being very, very precautious, or being very cautious, excuse me, and, you know, protect myself, and most importantly, any child that I bring into this world. Why would I not want to prepare, like, and prepare and be vigilant and be diligent in what I'm doing, instead of, like, just going balls to the wall and be like, oh, I'm going to do what I want. No, I can't do that. Like, there's too much stupid going around for me to do that.
That's a very logical decision, which a lot of people really don't think about, you know, in terms of, like, you know, when they're having kids and, you know, they're just out here, you know, slaying, just laying it down, busting the cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Just busting everything down they can, because that's all they're worried about. not really worried about second, third, fourth
Nope.
term order effects. Like how does this actually affect and change stuff down the road? So that's a good point too. But I don't know. It's real interesting. In the case of this young lady, it's just really odd. I think TLC was exploiting her.
Yeah.
And I think it brought a lot of attention to her. Like I would imagine after this aired, she probably got a lot of people trying to reach out to her, for good and for bad.
I was like,
And I guarantee you, and again, spinning back to like, if you happen to be that dude who just so happened to converse with her,
ugh.
and hold on, and you just so happen to be, there might be that guy, he might not even be a creep, who's willing to bite that bullet, right?
Yep.
But put yourself in his shoes and then you finally see this. Would you do it?
No.
Would you do this knowing full well there's a chance you too could get put on here, because then what happens? Oh, hey, look, she managed to find love. Let's record it.
Listen, this is my reaction.
oh hell no! Exactly.
I'm
I
running.
got an even better one, but I'll sing it. You had to pull hell no to the no.
To the no.
Oh, no.
Hell to the no.
That's how I feel, and I'll still feel that years from now. Damn it, I'm not doing it.
Because even if you were that guy who risked it, sorry, Carl. The fact that she is now out in the media.
Ladies, if you are 4 foot something, or I'm guessing she's like 3 feet, and you look that young, I'm not R. Kelly.
Yeah, ID and understand the risk.
Okay. I don't risk it for the biscuit.
Hey, I'm just saying, like, if
oh, it's the FBI.
If all conditions happen to be cleared and you risk it, there's still that chance, because she's already caught up in the media now.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Nope.
Because now everyone's going to look at you. You're the guy who said yes. Not only are you the guy who said yes, you're the guy who has to commit to this decision.
Yeah.
Because guess what? If it goes wrong,
yeah. Oh
Twitter,
man, imagine that.
Guaranteed Twitter.
Imagine y'all get into an argument or something and the cops have to be called, man. That's really awkward. It's just so many things that could go wrong with that.
That's a really good point, because I didn't think about that. If y'all get into an argument and the police come in and she has a handprint on her face or worse,
yeah, that looks bad.
They're not going to ask questions. You are going to immediately be in cuffs, because it is going to fall on you that child abuse, instant child abuse.
Yeah.
And let's not even go into the fact that you may have engaged in intercourse.
Oh my god. Absolute. That makes my stomach turn a little bit, because it's like I can't. No.
What was that? What was that saying? Guilty until proven innocent.
Man, please.
Right. It's supposed to be the other way, but we know how this shit goes down.
Just makes my skin crawl thinking about that. Why did she have to mention anything about her intimacy?
It's like, keep that to yourself.
I know, right? I want to know that. I did not want to know that. Like, and that's why I was afraid of watching this video.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like anybody who reacted to this. I was scared of watching this video because I knew I would be upset. But it's like, if I'm not a parent and I'm upset.
Right.
I am not a parent and I am upset. So
imagine
if you are a parent and you don't get upset at that, I don't know. So I think some wires are crossed the wrong way somewhere. Because I would think any parent should be concerned for that. So I got here late. Did anyone make the vampires don't age joke?
I mean, I made the comment about how, 400-year-old vampire goddess, whatever, just so happens to roll up on a main character, but no, we did not make vampires don't age joke.
One anime? Hold on. Well, then again, there's a bunch of animes like that.
Yeah, bunch of lolly vampire animes.
There was one where she actually does have an adult form, and I think the MC was trying to date her, but at one time she was like, no, and just literally punched him out the door. Some stuff like that. Can't remember.
That whole Monogatari series.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Oh man.
Yeah. But I'm just
I think we kind of hit this enough, especially with not just going into how the media exploited this, but actually getting into like the worldview on just like how society has shifted.
Yep.
And even the idea that this was generally like greenlit by someone.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
So in typical Homie Talk fashion, any closing remarks, y'all?
Media will do anything to exploit you.
Yeah, and I got one. So I was really scared of watching this because a certain individual comes to mind that I know probably got excited if you've seen it.
Michael Jackson?
No.
Oh my god.
I may know him. EDP 445. Him.
Oh, that motherfucker from Philly.
Yeah, that. When I saw this. Oh, Sus, you don't know who we're talking? Oh God.
Yeah, he's actually got caught up in a lot of stuff because he was.
I'm gonna look this up.
He was messaging like who he thought was he got caught in this thing because he messaged who he thought was like a little girl and was telling her he was gonna give her some cupcakes or something like that. Oh my god, this nigga is wild.
Yeah.
EDP 445.
Yes.
Yeah. I think he's back on YouTube.
His name is Eat That Pussy 44. What the fuck?
Oh my God, Sus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why we said the abbreviated.
Well, I didn't get that memo,
bro. Come on.
What do you mean? Only on my episode. Only on my episode would you find a way.
Like,
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know what the abbreviation was for. But even if I did, come on, man. There's some things we can let loose the F word, but just some things.
After a minute.
Yeah, YouTube looks in the first. We're about an hour in, so we should be okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's why I can't have nice things.
But yeah, EDP 445 is a very disgusting individual, and the fact, what really makes me very, very angry about him, or no, just the freaking the justice system in general. Sorry, I had a mind lapse. Why they not arrested him? You have evidence. Lock him up, please.
Because I think the sting that was done on him was done by another YouTube channel that basically they go out and expose pedophiles. So it wasn't actually law enforcement, and I think the way that they did it wouldn't be admissible in court. Like I think it has to be like legit. I mean, they did expose him, but it wasn't official. You know what I mean?
Right. It was no concrete. It wasn't super concrete, but still, all about him, and he's back on. What?
I think he's back.
Gotcha, bitch.
His main channel did get removed, but he's been on multiple platforms, and I think he has another YouTube channel now. And what's crazy is he has a following. Like people actually just keep subscribing and following this dude. I mean, and all he does on his channel is just like really, really weird shit, like just throwing tantrums and I don't like him because he makes Philadelphia look bad, and y'all know that's where I'm from originally, is Philly. He always has like some Eagle paraphernalia up in the back, and and I'm like, man, why it gotta be a?
And I like Philadelphia. Philly's great. Like
Yeah, it was,
You badmouth Philly, but I'm like, why are y'all
Born
bad?
and raised on the playground where I spent
seemed like
most of
all
my
the
days.
crazy people be coming from there. I mean, Will Smith slapping niggas and
Couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble.
in my neighborhood. Got
Got
one little fight. My mom got
scared. Shit,
Really?
What you auntie all
y'all are absolutely ridiculous.
Dear Lord Almighty.
Sorry.
Do the whole thing, the extended version. But yeah, I think we've covered this pretty well. So for y'all watching it after the stream, make sure y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe, share the video. Hopefully you got something out of it. And until the next one, y'all be safe out in the streets. Peace.
Peace.
Yo.
These nuts.